Welcome back, everyone, to race 12 of season 9, Singapore. Got a cool looking Ferris wheel. That's the word for it, Ferris wheel. Figured it out. We'll eventually have a Ferris wheel in our own little area as soon as we upgrade our design center and our factory. I guess with the news that we're not going to need test track. What does the simulator do? Rear wing, brakes, or wind tunnel. Let's go ahead and build the simulator for the rear wing. Starting to run low on money, I know, but we just need to kind of invest a little bit more into our HQ here, and then we will probably get rid of brakes and front wing and try to build up the factory and the design center. 2 new sponsors. Yeah, I think this is the best one. Okay. So again, we're not going to get this, so we're just going to go upfront payment. And we're ready for the race weekend. So again, let's go with the tried and true bank, Golden Tiger Bank, even though we have scored 6th or above in the race the past couple times, but don't want to risk it. And the parts are all the same. So let's get on to Singapore. Welcome everyone to Singapore. Looks like it's going to be a little rainy, but hopefully it doesn't rain on our parade. I'll see you after practice. Bit of a wet dry session, but Esme Light comes in 10th and Eckertson comes in 18th. As always, we will wait till the end of the session and hope there's not a wet track. So I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Perfect, 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 perfect. Let's see what our one and only attempt in Q1 nets us. Eckertson is the car behind, might get a little bit of a tow. She has no form this weekend, apparently. Might be her first time in Singapore. Maybe she had some bad sushi. I don't even know if they serve sushi in Singapore. Yeah, it's looking like we need under 2 seconds here to even possibly get into the conversation of Q2. And Light is a half second up on her teammate. Again, she does have the better parts, but she once again converts into 13th, and Eckertson gets off the back row this time. So eliminated from Q1 is Flores and Hume. Reorder that plaque, please, for them. Then we got Eckertson, and Insuric. Okay, McNeil Racing is the worst qualifiers ever, and they are, I think, 4th in the constructors. I guess they just get lucky. Maybe they got lucky like twice at the beginning of the year, but they always are down here. Alright, let's get on to Q2. We got perfect and cold, but there's rain coming at the end of the session, so let's get a dry run in and see where we are. Gonna need 1.5 or above here. See how she is through the first sector. Eight tenths down. It's not looking good for her chances today. .3, unless it's a blitzing last sector here, it's not looking likely. She goes to the hairpin and comes down the straight, and she does pass Surikov. Eliminated from Q2 is Surikov, Light, Alcatani, Partanen, and Ribeiro. Valen, very nearly both in the top 10. So yeah, just on to Q3, and we'll sim past that, and we'll see what the grid is going to be. So Vanska is again on pole with Lorenz just behind, and Becker and Holgersen once again, and the Winds are racing right behind. So we are down in 14th and 17th, so we'll have to see how we can do from, again, the back half of the field. We're going with the pit stop bonuses and race trim. We don't know how many pit stops we're going to have to make. It could be wet, dry. But we're on intermediates, and let's see what we can do. Again, Eckertson is still gone rogue, So we're going to have to kind of compensate for that by giving her extra fuel and be safe on the tire strategy. So without further ado, let's get on to Singapore. And the race is on. Decent start from Light, gets her ahead of Alcatani, and Eckertson is following her right through. Becker goes wide into the first corner and gets shifted to the back of the field. He's going to have a painful day getting through in the rain. And Light and Eckertson are side by side here. Well, not side by side, but in tow. So it doesn't really matter what they were before. And Becker is just trapped. Absolutely trapped. I assume we can't do team orders with Gone Rogue. So it's about to get really cold here. So we're going to leave it on, we're going to put down to neutral here. We'll put auto on. Let's try to get by some people. Can go for the dive bomb. Eckertson gets pushed wide. Drops past A. And yeah, McNeil is in fourth somehow. I don't know how. Can we get back up to 11th here? Here comes Becker. And we are closing in on 11th here. Someone pulled into the pits? No. Just a graphical glitch. So Belen is actually up 14. Ribiero's really, and Partinen have both gone skyrocketing from their 11th and 12th starts. Let's try to get flipping in here, going around the outside of the hairpin. Can we get a better exit? Looks like we do. Track is soaked, so wets would be optimum, but no one is heading into the pits for wets. And Becker still hasn't found a way past Light here. That is some impressive driving from her. Let's try to build some gap here with a little bit of charge we have left. It's unfortunate that our rivals are getting so much points, but Light is kind of making some progress to this field. Eckertson gets up into 16th. We are defending while also trying to attack on Partinen here. Let's try to get by. Come on. Yes. Goes down the inside. Bergman is coming back through, though. Becker's really struggling down there after his mistake. Zhao Jing is in second actually right now. So good on her. As we move towards Krantz here. The track should be drying out extremely quickly here. I don't see any upcoming rain either. So we're going to have a dry period. So we're going to have to plan to survive the rest of the race here. So what are we going on to? So if we can make it to lap 15, that would be ideal. Go sauce the rest of the way. But we might have to do 2 stints of super softs. I think we'll probably do 2 stints of super softs on Eggertson. But I think we're going to stretch it, even though we're going to lose a lot of time. I don't think we're going to lose a pit stop. It just depends on how quickly this track dries up. Which is apparently extremely quickly. I don't see any rain expected. Few cars are pitting now. Is that out of necessity or is it the right time to pit? I would think that it's at least another couple laps. They're going to be heading on to another set of wets. As Krantz does get by. He puts on softs. We're going to go ahead and pit for super softs. And we'll fill up to an extra lap. I think this might be the lap. That's the problem. No, Becker stays out. Urbanska, Becker's behind me. So into at least one super soft. And maybe softs to the end. Laps remaining. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to do 2 super softs. I don't think there's any clever way around this. Busy pit lane. A couple cars go an extra lap. It's absolutely dry weather. Bone dry, some would say. Partonen is already trying to get by us here on the slower tires. Definitely lost out to the dry tire runners, but also didn't gain anything with Eggertson, so I don't know. That makes no sense to me. Maybe they didn't fill up. Maybe that's it. They didn't add a bunch of fuel in. So they did quicker stops now, but come the end, they're going to have to do a longer stop. Vanska does the fastest lap. Have we been running on normal speed this whole time? I think we might have. It's been kind of a stressful start to the race, but now it's kind of... Just gotta... keep an eye on things. I don't think there's gonna be any rain to the end here. I think Eggertson just did a dual move there. Becker's already in the pits. And he's in for softs. Or, yeah, softs. Which are now mediums. So we are back up in the points. As Krantz comes in the pits. Oh geez, we got a pit. 12 to 14, yeah. We're gonna have to go softs. Because we can't trust her. We'll pit at the end of this lap, and we have enough fuel to the end. That is... Yeah, we'll do safe. It's only 0.6 cents of a second. We're just changing tires, so mistakes will really hurt us now. What? I've never seen that before. Just said good for all the tires. Let us pull a gap here. Up into 10th again. Dale is in. Comes out ahead of us, though. Krantz will probably come in. I don't know. Okay, you're turning to the tires, but you're in control. I don't know what you want from me, Eggerson. You complained that I was controlling you. They're all prima donnas, aren't they? Drivers. Yeah, we might see a Becker and a Krantz pit before the end, but other than that, I think that's it. Two laps remaining. Becker has recovered to P5. Doesn't come in. Krantz is staying out. It's gonna be like dying on tire wear. We've got 2 laps here. We can absolutely go all out. Do we have enough fuel? No. Alright, we did get by. So we're still going to lose ground to Chariot and Velen, but we'll get 2 points this weekend. Not shabby at all. Not shabby at all, Light. So Vanska continues his winning streaks, and I believe he's pulling even further in the lead. Windsor gets a good result with Xiaoshang, and we get in the points, and Eckertson again is flailing in that decision. And Esme Light stays in 7th, and the gap is growing at the top between Vanska and Lorenz. Yeah, we're just kind of just holding station there in 6th, trying to claw back that 5th. And maybe getting to 4th if we get a couple of shock results at the end there. So we do come in 6th. Esme Light and Eckertson continue their charge to improvement. Eckertson has a full 3rd star, and Light has now jumped to half of a 4th star here. I think that's probably due to the adaptability upgrade that she just got. So we got 2 very good drivers going into the next season, I believe. Well, Eckertson's a little far behind, and Light's, again, low quality technically, but she's rapidly gaining. Let's read the mail real quick. We got Lorenz talking the timesheets, denies the pole. Vanska, of course, captured the win as well. Got a condition update, and we got an interview. Lebanon, sure. Again, 35. Pit crew, and Vanska wins. So we also got our staff center. So hopefully we improve everyone's rates and everything. Also allows drivers to better their fitness and focus. So we'll do this sponsorship deal real quick. We got none of these we're gonna get, so we'll get 300. Actually, what is this shortest one? Real quick, 3 races. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we'll get 300,000 up front. That was a slight mistake. We got a staff center. So that is all for today. And as always, thanks so very much for watching.